Hey, what's up? This is a Marvel's Rivals gameplay. I was looking back at one of my replays and I just wanted to show you guys this. So it was a person on our team who said the Daredevil, which is 1K Vamp, that he sucked because he finished the game with 17 and 9. And essentially, I'm guessing the reason these people say he sucked because he didn't have the amount of kills that we had, and he had many deaths than we had, which is, part of it. But you can also get a lot of value without killing people, especially playing dive. So I just wanted to point this out. So I'm the green team. I'm the Phoenix. I'm in the back line, and I was helping my healers, Adam Warlock and Invisible Woman. And it's this what's his name? Iron Fist. That was trying to get in the back line. So I pinged, and everybody came and viewed him, right? And we have a Emma Frost who's kind of coming back from spawn, and she naturally sees my shot go up, and she sees the Iron Fist or Adam Warlock's shot. Sorry. So this is what I want to say, right? The objective is going to always win you the game, no matter what your KD looks like. The team who pushes the objective better is going to win the game because it's objective based. Whoever manages their cooldowns first and plays the point, or manages their cooldowns better and plays the point better, is going to win. So this is an example, right? We have one. This Iron Fist has gotten the aggro of one, two, three, four, five, right? Where's the six? Oh, that's the reason I'm making this video. But yeah, okay, so he has five, the aggro of five of our teammates and myself. Four of our teammates and myself. Okay, and all he's doing is running on the wall, right? He hasn't attacked anyone. He's just in our space. He's just in our space existing. He hasn't, everybody's full HP, but everybody is focusing on this Iron Fist. Now, we eventually kill him, okay? But I want you to take a look at this. Nobody's pushing the point. And yes, the point moves by itself, right? Yes, the point moves by itself. And this brings me to my next point, right? We play offense and we play defense and we play the objective. So right now, my team is full on defense. Full on defense, right? Um, and offense because they came into the back line. Truthfully, we do not need four people to focus this one Iron Fist. Like, this tank needs to allow DPS to be a DPS and allow the healers to be healers. Oh, I'm sorry, strategist and duelist. They need to allow them to play their role. Okay. Without overextending. Now, this Emma Frost, she initially was playing her role up front. She overextended. She got punished for it. Sent back to spawn. She's walking back. Okay. But there, what I'm saying now, there should always be somebody with eyes on the objective. It should not be five players staring at one player. Nobody is that dangerous in this game. I don't care who you are. Nobody should be garnering the attention of 90% of our team. Nobody. I don't care how good you think you are. Like, nobody. It's an objective-based game. People are going to die. That's a part of the game. So you have to allow people to play their role and allow people to get exposed. Um, you know. So anyway, back to the whole point of this Daredevil, right? So that's our team. Let's take a look at this team right here. Now we have this. What's her name? Can't remember her name, but we got the flying tank. Magneto, they both looking at the ground for some reason. We have the where she's at. Boom. Who is this? This is Cloak and Dagger. So we got Cloak and Dagger here. We have Iron Man here, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, right? So we have the character that a couple of people on my team was saying was trash, Daredevil. Notice how also, right? Currently, he's not attacking anybody, but he did get a hit off on the Cloak and Dagger and I think maybe the Invisible Woman. Okay, but everybody else is good. Nobody else is dead, right? But look at him. He's completely in the back of their back line. The enemy team has completely turned their backs to our team. Nobody's attacking or defending the objective right now. Everybody is so wrapped up in their back line. And this is why I don't like the whole topic of tanks need to peel for their strategists, or vanguards need to peel for their strategists, or duelists need to peel for their strategists, because it makes no sense. You got to let people be big boys and big girls. Somebody needs to always have eyes on the objective, even though it may not look like much is going on. But from here to here, somebody, at least one person, can be up here helping pushing this objective along even faster, because this is free space from here, free space. Believe it or not, it matters. At the end of the game, that space accumulates, man. That space accumulates. So like I said, man, and this Daredevil has broken the line of sight of 1, 2, 3. Absolutely 3. They broke line of sight with him. So really they don't know where he's at because he dodged out the way. Um, Iron Man sees him, okay? Because he has high ground. Like he saw it all. This is why high ground is important, because you can see certain players develop. Now, truthfully, everybody's not really good with Daredevil, but he's competent enough to be able to get in their back line and cause this much commotion, even if he isn't going crazy on the leaderboard. He's getting value. It's up to everybody on my team, because the enemy team is going to be the enemy team. Like, they're going to do what they want to do. But if you're on my team, and I guess, the same goes for you, you will want your team to win and be in the best position to win. Right now, what can Magneto really do back here that I can't do, Adam Warlock can't do, Invisible Woman can't do, Emma Frost can't do? Maybe he doesn't realize that he has all of these people looking at this one character, but this is where the game sense and IQ comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can check your back line, back up behind cover. If he was out here, you know, and he noticing he's the only one shooting and he hear commotions behind him, you get behind this little wall right here. Get yourself covered. Turn around. Figure out what's going on. Oh, snap. Okay. Boom. Minus if I take Magneto out the equation. Okay. Boom. I can see from right here. Okay. I got 3. I got my 2 healers. DPS back there. Okay. It's an Iron Fist. Okay. They peeling. Okay. And Viz look like she hasn't committed fully all the way back here. So if anything happens, she's the quickest one that can heal you, bro. But you as the tank, you got to realize that you set the tone, the pace, the bar for where your team is at on offense and defense. You set the tone. Okay. When you come back here, dog, you just gave up tons of space. Luckily, the enemy team is not paying attention because they have a Daredevil in their background. I'm sorry, their what is it called, man? Their the backline. Okay. Um. So yeah, man. So they're getting the Daredevil's getting value, and ultimately he's getting better value on their team than this Iron Fist is on our team, just because of the fact that he has now broken the sight of these 3 people. He has a Cloak and Dagger who now seems like she's in attack mode on him. When if you're a healer, dog, I wouldn't advise, even if you can win the 1v1 in this situation, you regroup with your team, dog. Because Daredevil has a kit where he can body you right now in like like less than a second, probably maybe a full second. You could be gone, and he can be out. He can be out, escape this way, wrap around. I'm gonna show you the whole thing. Wrap around this way and go out that door, or wrap around this way, the long way, and regroup with your team. The Daredevil is in a better position than this Iron Man because, I mean, this Iron Fist, because look what he would have to do. He's so far out in the open that the whole team has seen him, yes, but he realized he has gotten shot at. Nobody other than their healer is currently like attacking um this Daredevil. So what this Iron Fist would have to do is he would either have to continue running on this wall that way, right? Um, Jumping off and possibly using his kick to get a little distance faster and then running off that way. But he's super out of position if he does that. And he's without his most important movement cooldown. So if he does that, chances are, hopefully, like nobody would chase him. I know I wouldn't chase him. I'll let him. If you want to be out to play that far, we gonna push up and we gonna punish your team, right? So hopefully nobody on my team would know to chase him all the way down here. But if he was to come this way, he's completely in no man's land. There's no way he's gonna get back and be able to be meaningful in this scuffle that's going up here, right? If he chooses to go this way, he's going to run into a Emma Frost who can go into her crystal form, a grab. She's got a shield. She's got a beam that she can hit him with. So really, dog, like she even got her ult. You know what I'm saying? That this wouldn't be. You would not want to use your ult in this situation, but some players do. So you can't go here. If you try to go in this direction, this is where the whole team is at. You're getting lit up before you're even able to finish your jump, right? So the only thing you would have to do, the safe thing to do was to go back here and regroup with your team. But as you go back here to regroup with your team, you're still in line of sight. You're gonna get shot by everybody. Bruh, poke, dang near well poke. I'm not pretty good with telling apart the poke and stuff, the differences like that with the characters, but I believe poke, poke. You're getting lit up, dog. You're gonna get lit up going back here. Okay? And with this Daredevil, man, hope you wouldn't go this way. You know, I don't even go this way. This would be the wrong move to go. But dog, you can go this way, this way if you wanted to, but you're gonna be in no man's land. You're gonna take yourself completely out to play. But it's just there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go this way, you can get back with your team faster, safer, quicker. This Iron Man can't say the same thing. So right now, the Daredevil is getting a lot of value, even though he's not killing anybody. He's got the attention, broke the line of sight of three people, and with them breaking line of sight, now they're going to try to scramble even more to find out where he is. So they're going to they already broke their necks and turned their backs to the whole team, but they're going to do it even more. Um, our team, even though, and I'm gonna try not to tell you what's going to go on for the rest of the play. I'm just going to play it when I'm done talking, and I'll let you guys see. But we got Viz, who looks like to be the best in position right now. Me, I would have much rather liked to be here. I feel like in this situation, I should be around here, right here, because I can still shoot. Okay, I'm able to look up, put shots on him and stuff like that. And if he chooses to hop down, I have this as cover, poke. Okay, then I can use my other abilities, hopefully get him right. So instead of being here, okay, I if I could do this again, I would be here, definitely here. So I feel like Envious, based on where she was, this is the best line of sight for her, because she would have had Adam, she would have had me, and chances are he probably would have either dropped down here on her, and then we could have lit him up or on him, and we both could have lit him up. So it's a triangle. He would have got a toe up either way. He would have had to commit to one person, and he would have had three people attacking him, no matter where he was at. But Magneto should have been up. He should have been at least seeing that Daredevil is creating an opportunity where he has space, and he should have been pushing up. Should have been pushing up. You know what I'm saying? And just getting to it. All right, so that's just what I want to make this quick video. I was looking at my replay and I seen that and I was just like, man, let me say something because this is important. This is important. I feel like it can help people. So please just know that you can get value in this game with intangibles, things that you can't really put on a leaderboard. But the amount of space that this person is creating, even though he's not killing nobody, but just his presence of them in his backfield is completely going to, and it is disrupting their complete defense. Worse, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see how I'm gonna put it on slow, and I'm gonna let it develop. I'm gonna go back to my team, and I'm gonna show y'all what everybody does. First, we're just gonna look at the enemy. We're gonna look at Iron Fist, okay? So let's see what Iron Fist chooses to do. Remember we talked about the ways he can go. He's in the danger zone. He really he committed, but he didn't commit hard. So like he could have saved it, but we just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens, okay? I'm gonna bring it down here. Okay, okay. Good player. He sees he got hit, and what is he doing? He's already bailing back to try to regroup with his team. Okay, very smart, but he ends up getting, like I said, poked out the sky, straight boom. You know what I'm saying? Now, where is Envious? Where did she go? Now, whoa. She wanted, okay, I see what she did. She heard his all. She wanted to, heal him, which is, smart. But Magneto, my dude, like, Envious is probably a tank. She's probably played tank. Um, Magneto is probably a different type of position that he's trying out tank because her awareness is, as far as frontline, is a little bit better than his, you know. But he used his all. He's blinding them. Okay, he's doing damage to them, which is he's getting value. Look at all the space he's created. Look at all the space he's created. If the team was here, we would be pushing this thing in more often. And every piece of space you get in these game modes matters. They matter. Okay. So remember, they just shot the Iron Fist out the sky. We got Emma Frost who hopped down and she's regrouping with her team. Okay. I'm back. This position for me isn't too terrible right now. Just because of where I was in the last couple of frames, but being that I don't know, I feel like this character is squishy. She does have a lot of movement that I love and stuff like that. But if I could be in a better position, I would say here. Here, I can push up, kind of hug this wall. I can get shots off, and then I can have cover behind the payload, or what do you call it, a cart. And if they start to push back, I have this corridor hallway I can get in, and then I'll have the support for the rest of my team. So that's what I would do. Definitely hug this wall a little better. The only thing is with Iron Fist, I wouldn't have been able to really get a lot of shots off. So who knows? Maybe me positioning here helped. Well, it did help secure the kill. But if I was here, I don't think I would have been able to get as much damage on them as I did. So, it just depends, man. Watching the play develop and knowing what's going on, all of that matters, man. So who knows? But all I do know is it worked out, um, and we was able to get a kill. Magneto should be up. Okay. Um, whole team then turned their backs, man. Nobody's paying attention to the whole entire team. Iron Man, where did he go? Iron Man is completely everybody. So he's getting tons and tons of value, man. If he could have used a dash or something and noticed, like, I don't have to get a kill here, I can just boom, blink up here or do something, run up here and get out the way. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's good. That's good, man. So let's Let's see what happens. Get down here, finish letting the play develop. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, he died. And it happens, man. It happens. It's not a bad play by him. Of course, we would have loved for you to stay alive because it would have, we would have been in a better position. What I would have liked for him to do, even if I don't even mind him popping the alt because it blinds him. But what I would have loved for him to do is wrap around, dog. Worst case scenario is you die over here instead of over here. And if you die over here, we getting way more space. Even though the payload is here, Magneto can be up here. They turn their whole backs to us. Magneto can be up here. Envious can be here. I can be, in this point, if Magneto was up there, I would be close to here. You know what I'm saying? Here, if Magneto was there. Because I can trust that he's going to be able to hold a little space. So if they push me, I would have time to get back here. If Magneto wasn't there, I would be playing back here. If Magneto was there, I'd be playing up here. Okay? I don't really feel like Envious is at a bad spot because I can also offer her support. And, I would much rather her be healing Magneto there because I don't need it here. And if I do need it, I'll go back towards Adam, So I just feel like we are we're not in the best position, but, we're making the best with what we got. But again, I would have loved Daredevil.
30 seconds.
Let me take it back. Okay. He got in here. Now, he used this blink. I forgot what's that called. That thing where you can auto jump to people. Okay. And that's cool. Let me look at his cooldowns. Oh, wow. I know he has a way where he can use his it's like a dash where he crosses the nunchucks and they make an X and he like dashes a little forward. So I think he might have that. Yeah, I think it might be that R1 ability, but you gotta have two fires to do it. Yeah, that's what it is. Gotta have two fires to do it. Um, so if he would have just jumped to her, boom, you know what I'm saying? Put pressure on them. They so scary. The whole team wants to protect the healers, and that's not how this game goes. But people got to learn that. But if he would have just blinked to her, dashed over here, and if he saw them still pushing him, activate his alt here. And I think you had man, there's so many ways that you can play. But I'm just saying if it was me, activate your alt when you dashed over here because you can hug this wall. And they're gonna push you. If you activated that alt, then they already actively pushing you. The thing about it is with Daredevil, if they're looking at you, they get blind, they can't see, and they take damage over time. But if you turn your back, you activated your alt for no reason. Um, so they're not going to be blind and they're not going to take damage over the time. But you just cause such a big diversion that they're on you. And when you also pop your alt, I think you get a refresh on your Fury. So you could use that dash again and get a little closer here. And then wrapped around and got away and regroup with your team. You didn't even have to stay. You could have like blind them a little bit, got out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't talking to nobody, but like this is just the way that I think, you know. And you got a lot of value. You got a lot of value. We as a team, in certain situations, I should step up here if I see, because the main objective is the point, not KD. So if I could have seen that, okay, there's a lot of space that need to be taken up, and our tank is way back there, and Viz is like, coming up, you know, you know, he did that thing. He did it. That's on him. That's bad on him. That's the X I was talking about. So he dashed to her, but he dashed here. I wonder why he dashed here. Maybe he was trying to escape here. I think he might have was trying to escape here. So He was thinking right. I would have went this way because it's easier to regroup with your team. You come this way, dog, you getting lit up. These walls is breakable, and they all saw you. You getting lit up by Iron Man. They gonna get you, dog. And then old girl here, they gonna get you. You come back this way, and yeah, they're just gonna get you. I ain't, you know. And here, I think this is a spawn room, so you can't even go here, man. So you trapped yourself coming here. If you go up here, and just like what happened to Iron Fist, it's way too much of a line of sight, and they're gonna light you up. You come this way, you getting lit up. You getting lit up. You know. So maybe he just got a little confused. Definitely should have walked this way. Okay, so yeah, that's on him. He wasted his cooldowns to be able to get away. You know. But the thing is, man, you know, we can all play better. I'm not going to be hypercritical of his gameplay. But what I just want to say is he got value. He's got a lot of value. You know, like the payload didn't move, and that's a team thing, not on him. But he got a ton of value. He got more value out of his death than that Iron Fist did. You know,
Down to 30 seconds.
and if this Magneto was here meeting this flying tank Angela or something like that, we would get that space that he created for us with this payload. But he's not, um, and the payload doesn't go as far as it could go. So funny, right? It's funny, right? Angela backed up. I mean, you know. But anyway, that's how that went, man. I appreciate y'all for listening, whoever listened. And yeah, man, catch y'all again.